Guarding your Linux, an introduction to security audits. Linux is a strong operating system. Many servers use it, but even strong systems need care. Bad actors try to break in. Your Linux system might have weak spots. You need to find these spots. This is what security audits do. A security audit checks your system. It looks for known problems. It is like a health checkup for security. Regular audits help you stay ahead. They find issues before attackers do. This guide is about one tool, Lynis. Lynis makes auditing Linux easier. Why is Linux security so vital? Your computer stores important things. Losing this data would be bad. Attackers could steal it or damage your system. Good security stops most attacks. It protects your valuable information. Lynis helps you take responsibility. It is a tool for everyone. You do not need to be an expert. This guide will show you steps. You will learn to audit your Linux. You will make it more secure. Let us begin this journey. Meet Lynis, your personal security scanner. Lynis is a security auditing tool for Unix-based systems. This includes Linux, macOS, and BSD. Lynis performs an extensive health scan. It checks many parts of your system. It looks for security weaknesses and provides suggestions to harden it. Think of it as a very smart checklist. Lynis is open source and free to use. Many people contribute to it, keeping it up to date. It is also very flexible and light. It usually does not install anything permanently. Why should you use Lynis? It helps you find vulnerabilities. Lynis checks system configurations, installed software, network settings, and even for malware. It gives you a report with advice on fixing things. Using Lynis saves you time. Manually checking everything is hard and time-consuming. Lynis automates this process. It is thorough and systematic. It covers many security best practices. It helps you learn about Linux security. As you fix issues, you learn more. This makes your system safer. It makes you smarter too. Getting Lynis ready. Installation on your Linux system. Installing Lynis is easy. One common way is using your distribution's package manager. For Ubuntu or Debian systems, open your terminal. Type sudo apt-key adver keyserver.ubuntu.com. recv-keys C80 E383 C3DE9 F082 E01391 A0366 C67 DE91 CA5 D5 F sudo apt install apt-transport-https echo deb stable main vertical bar sudo t/etc/apt/sources.list.d/sysophie-linus.list sudo apt update sudo apt install Lynis for CentOS or RHEL systems. Open your terminal. Enable the apt repository if needed. For CentOS 7, type sudo yum update k certificates curl nss openSUSE eof vertical bar sudo t/etc/yum.repos.d/sysophie-linus.repo name =sysophie software Lynis package base equal enabled =1 gpg key =gpg check =1 priority =2 eof sudo yum make cache fast sudo yum install Lynis then type. For RHEL 8 or newer, use then. Another way is to download it from the source. Go to the Lynis website, find the download link for the tarball. Download it to your system, open your terminal. Go to the directory where you saved it, extract it with. This creates a new directory. Once extracted, you can run Lynis from that directory. Go into the Lynis directory. You will see a file named. You can run it directly. This method is good if your package manager has an old version. Always get Lynis from its official site. This ensures it is not a fake. Section 4. Running your first scan. A look inside with Lynis. Now Lynis is installed. It's time to run your first audit. Open your terminal window. You need to be a root user or use. If you installed from a package, type. If you downloaded it, go to the Lynis directory, then type. Lynis will start working immediately. You'll see a lot of text. Lynis is checking different categories. These include booting and services, kernel settings, memory and processes, users and groups, file systems, networking and firewalls, and installed software. The scan can take a few minutes. Lynis doesn't change anything, it only looks and reports. While it runs, it shows plus for tests passed, for warnings, and for suggestions. It might ask you to press enter between major sections. When Lynis finishes, it shows a summary. This summary is key. It gives you a hardening index from 0 to 100. Higher is better. It also lists all warnings and suggestions. It tells you where the report file is saved, usually in. Your first audit is now complete. You've taken a big step. Section 5. Understanding Lynis reports, turning findings into fixes. After the scan, you have results. Lynis provides a lot of information. The main output is on your screen. A detailed log is saved, usually in. Look for warnings and suggestions. Warnings are items that need attention. They point to potential security risks. Each warning has a test ID and a description. Lynis often gives a URL for more information. Start with the warnings. Address them one by one. Suggestions are recommendations. They're not urgent like warnings but can improve your security. Consider implementing these suggestions. They add layers to your defense. The Lynis website has articles explaining many common findings. Lynis tells you what is wrong and often how to fix it. For example, if a service is not needed, Lynis might suggest disabling it. Use your system's tools like, if software is old, update it with or. Always test changes in a safe place if possible. This avoids breaking your system. Fixing issues makes your system stronger. Section 6. Set and forget. Automating Lynis audits with cron. Running Lynis manually is good, but regular checks are better. You might forget to run it. This is where automation helps. Linux has a tool called cron is a job scheduler. It can run commands at specific times. You can use cron to run Lynis automatically. This ensures regular security audits. To set up a cron job, use the command type. This opens the cron table for the root user. Add a new line to this file. This line will define the schedule and the command. For example, to run Lynis every week on Sunday at 3 AM. The option is important. It tells Lynis to run non-interactively. Save the cron tab file. Cron will now run Lynis automatically. The output is redirected to a file. Check this file after the scheduled time. Review the warnings and suggestions. Automating audits is a powerful step. It helps maintain security over time. Section 7. Keeping sharp. Lynis updates and final thoughts. Lynis is an active project. New versions come out regularly. These new versions have improvements and updated information. It's important to keep Lynis updated. An old Lynis might miss new threats. If you installed via Package Manager, updates are easier. Use OR. If you installed from source, download the new tarball and extract it. Replace your old Lynis directory or keep multiple versions. The Lynis website announces new releases. Subscribe to their newsletter to know when an update is ready. Check for updates every few months or before a major audit. Using Lynis effectively means more than scanning. It means acting on the results. Schedule time to review reports and fix issues. Prioritize the warnings, then look at suggestions. Use the hardening index as a guide. Try to improve it over time. But don't just chase a high number. Understand the changes you make. Security is about understanding risk. Regular security audits are crucial. Lynis is a fantastic tool for this. It makes complex audits accessible. It empowers you to secure your Linux system. Keep learning about security. The threat landscape always changes. Your vigilance